You have to wait a little bit. But when I say it, if you got something in your hands you can wave it, so a flag, a cap, or I don't care, your sister. If you got something, we're going to wait a little bit. Where the fans of Croatia? Where the fans of Denmark? Croatia! Denmark! I'll wait for it.
Dus ook als je naar het midden draait, is vlag strak houden, dan kun je weer wat zo in de boot. Ja? And one more time, put your flags on! And when I was wandering through all the playlists of your countries, I saw you all were celebrating Christmas now. We have to wait till Sinterklaas is gone. I'll tell you later about it. But Christmas. All around me. And I would like to see if you can clap on the beat when the beat comes. Merry Christmas! Clap your hands!
Ja, zeker. Oké.
Hier, kom.
Achter, boys.
Nee, wij moeten voor je.
Hey.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, we pay attention to fair play during this 27th IHF Women's Handball World Championship 2025. We will show you fair play videos in which the captains of both teams
speak directly to you.
Dragi navijači, kao kapitanica nacionalnog tima Hrvatske željela bih vas zamoliti u ime fair playa i poštovanja prema svim igračima, službenicima i sucima da podržite obje momčadi na pozitivan način. Donesimo energiju i stvorimo zajedno fantastičnu atmosferu. Hands up for more!
Som anfører for det danske landshold vil jeg gerne bede jer i fair play og respektens ånd over for alle spillere, officials og dommere om at støtte begge hold på en positiv måde, bringe energi og skabe en fantastisk atmosfære sammen. Hands up for more.
This is the IHF Women's Handball World Championship 2025. The match between Croatia and Denmark.
Hello and welcome to Rotterdam in the south of the Netherlands and to the Ahoy Arena on day 4 of the IHF Women's Handball World Championships in Group A, where Croatia next come up against Denmark. For Denmark, who won their opening encounter against Japan 2 days ago. A win here today will see them through to the main round. Aubrey here with you for this match, as the Croatian team are first to come out, led out by captain Dejana Milosavljevic. Captain, who is one of 4 players remaining in this Croatian team, who beat Denmark in the bronze medal match at Euro 2020 in Denmark. It was one of the big shocks then. But today it might be an even bigger shock if they win against on-form Danish side despite injuries and maternity leave for the Croatians. An opening day 33-24 defeat to Romania leaves them in need of points, although they could still afford to lose here and then beat Japan in the final match and still go through, but would go through with 0 points. Struggled eventually. They were leading early on, the Croatians, against Romania, with the exception of Barisic, who scored 7. Their backline struggled. The wings had a torrid day, scored 4 from 12, and they all need to try and bring up the game a little bit. But against Denmark, the big question is, do you want to throw everything at the Danes and expend a lot of energy if it doesn't look like you're going to win it, or do you save yourself for the Japan match, which may prove to be crucial for who goes through to the main round, with only the top 3 in each of the 8 groups of 4 playing across the Netherlands and Germany for this World Championship, that will go through to the main round. That is the team of Croatia. They finished 14th 2 years ago, 19th at the last Euro. They have been struggling in recent times after that bronze at Euro 2020. Now it is time for Denmark. They were bronze medalists 2 years ago at the World Championship, silver medalists last year at the Euro, and their captain for today, Annemette Hansen, leads them out. Captain Østergaard is injured, and Kinberg is next to come out. The only recognised left-handed right back they have. Instead, they've been using Horsted and Müller, right-handed playmakers, and left-backs in right-back position. For Denmark, it was a solid 36-19 win against Japan in the opening game, and it means, as mentioned, that they can book their main round spot here tonight. They fully turned the bench against Japan, so kept players fresh. Ågot was their top scorer. She just came out, Ågot. The goalkeeper Christensen, 12 saves with a 52% save rate in that opening game. Emma Fries is next out, who plays a club handball in Romania for Cezumir Bucharest, and actually her new coach after Christmas will be none other than Bojana Popovic, assistant coach of the Danish team here. Milling next to come out. It's Halilsevic. She struck a perfect 5 from 5 on the left wing in their opening game. Julie Scaglione scored 5 as well. That opening encounter, the 5th top scorer in the Danish league, plays for Ikast, and that is the Danish team. Who have got quite a few injuries, and they've got quite a few players on maternity break as well. Yet, even with 5 players making their debut at the major championship, Denmark still one of the big favourites here at this World Championship. Referees for today's match, Youssef Belkiri and Sid Ali Hamidi from Algeria.
The IHF technical officials again from Bosnia-Herzegovina, Ariana Fortis.
Now the
and from Spain,
delegates being introduced. At the back, the IHF supervisor for today's match from Germany, Lars Geipel. Great referee in his time, now on the officiating side. So with all the introductions made, it will be time for the national anthems.
And please play some respect for those teams. We're starting with the national anthem.
It will be
Croatia.
Croatia first.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to listen to the national anthem of Denmark.
Teams know each other well. They've played many times against each other, but only twice in the World Championships, 2011 and 1997. And Denmark won both times. They also won the last encounter at the Euro last year. The last Croatian win goes back to that bronze medal match at Euro 2020. And, last year, when they met in Switzerland at the Euro 34-26, the Danes won. An opportunity then to have a look at the standings in this group. We've already had one match this afternoon in Group A, and Romania beat Japan 31-27, sit top of the group on 4 points. They're through to the main round, and Denmark can join them if they win. So the lineup for Croatia, no change. Right winger Jurina is still the player left out. We can imagine they will start with Šimara and Buric on the wing, Schenwald on the line, Barisic, Milosavljevic and Pavlovic across the back, and probably Beshen in goal. Ivica Obravan, been in charge of the team for a couple of years now. For Denmark, no change either from their last match. Their captain and right wing Østegård still out with an ankle injury. They're hoping to get her back soon. And they will start with Halilsevic and Ågot on the wings, Barbum on the line, Hansen, Elver and Müller across the back. And Christensen in goal. Their coach, Helle Thomsen, took over after the Euro last year from Jesper Jensen. So Milosavljevic, captain of the Croatian team, scored 1 in the opening game, but one of the most experienced players, scored 140 times for her country. Anna-Mette Hansen, captain for today, playing her 194th international, and she's fast approaching 600 goals for Denmark. So nicely poised here. Countdown will be on very shortly.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, countdown with us in Grundfos. 10, 9, 8,
Here
7,
it is.
6, 5. Let's go!
And here we go then, Croatia in the all-red throw-off against Denmark in the white shirts and black shorts today in this Group A Women's World Championship match in the Ahoy Arena in Rotterdam. Paul Bray with you for this match. The Danes with an opening day win against Japan 36-19, while Croatia lost to Romania 33-24. It means that Denmark can book their place in the main round with a win here today. Pavlovic, Milosavljevic and Barisic, as we expected, starting across the back. First free throw of the game. Anna-Mette Hansen going in a little hard.
So for both teams, important what the result will be.
Barisic, who was the standout player for Croatia, probably the only one who really stood out. 7 goals from 10 attempts for the left back. Here she comes, tries to go through, cuts inside, but it's an offensive foul. Well read by Beshen. The goalkeeper came out quick, steals the ball back, and it results in a goal. And Barisic is off the mark. Her 8th goal of the championship.
It was, of course, Lucia Beshen with the interception and the score for...
Very quick play. There was the steal. And straight back down again. A little 1-2. Flick of the wrist. Very nicely done. Line switch. Out comes Baldrum from the line. Good save by Beshen early on. That will settle her nerves of Anna-Mette Hansen.
Good start for her.
Anna-Mette Hansen and Fries, Danish winger, who are going to get to know their national team assistant coach rather well. The Montenegrin Bojana Popovic has been announced as the new coach for their club. Straight after these championships. Fumbles the ball. Break is on Denmark. And they love the transition play. Hansen fakes the run through, and that's a lovely broken wrist finish by Ågot. Wrist goes back, runs it off her fingertips. It's a quick arm, but the ball travels a little slower than the goalkeeper expects. Nice finish, but transition plays, their forte, they love it. That said, mind you, only 2 fast breaks in the opening game. That's when you're playing against Japan, it's all about speed anyway. They were quick to come back into the line. Good play! Schenwald is off the mark.
With the number 7.
It's an offensive foul. Anna-Mette Hansen struggling to get into her stride here. A couple of turnovers early on. Straight into them. Steady build-up. Pavlovic. Low shot. The line player putting the block on Schenwald stepped into the area, and that voids the goal. Turnover. Handoff. Holstedt still on, number 11. Hasn't had time to transition. She's changing with Baldrum normally between attack and defense. They can do it now. And there's Müller. The only left-handed right back they have is Kinberg. And so Helle Thomsen is still favoured using primarily Müller and sometimes Holstedt for right-handers in out of position as right backs for them. The lot of experience. Hansen, Elva tries to go around into the wing. That's clever play. And the passive play call goes up now. 4 passes to get the shot away into the wing. It was a tough one. There was a player down near her feet as well, and Beshen happy to retrieve the ball. Tried to get a balance. Yep, good save, Beshen. Second save of the game for Croatian goalkeeper. One of 9 players in the Croatian team who play for the champions, Podravka. Good save, first one for Christensen. Ball out very quickly. Croatia know how fast they've got to get back because Denmark don't hang around. And there's the result. Helena Elva. Little sidestep and straight through. Tried to get 2 players on her. There would have been a penalty anyway. Defending inside the area. 2-2 coming up to 5 minutes played. Croatians only have 1 left-handed right wing. Talking about single players in positions. That's beautifully done. Pavlovic. Had to settle her nerves. Pavlovic, who had a difficult opening game, scoring 1 from 7. She can do a few more of these. She'll be happy. So will the team. So Baudrum drops in on the line. She's changing with Hosted between attack and defense. Line switch. Baudrum drops back in again. Müller. Good save again. Beshen started strongly in goal for Croatia. Had to lift their spirits. Currently the 4th best goalkeeper in the Croatian league with a 40% save rate. She was one of the 4 players in this Croatian team who were there at Euro 2020 when they beat Denmark surprisingly in the bronze medal match to spoil the home party. Pavlovic into the line. That's way too high. Sails out over the top. Beshen's come a long way out. And Hosted looking for options. Hosted might be used primarily in defence, but has scored 149 goals for Denmark, and that's another one in from the wing. Halilsevic, the Odense winger. Patience pays in the end. Suck the defence in and just give her enough space. Near post. 3-3. Savjevic into the wing. There's no space there. They'll have to bring it back. Well, she put her captain under pressure. She's not going to get much thanks for Buric giving it back to Milosavljevic when she was already being tightly marked. Just ended up with her getting a slap. Free throw though. Croatia still with possession. Pavlovic will switch back into her right back position. Milosavljevic looking for the line, and again they failed to connect with the line. Beshen is coming out a lot from her goal. Worried about the speed of the Danish wingers. So, Helle Thompson formerly coached Cesame Bucharest and Nantes, and also Sweden in 2014-15. And before that, the Netherlands, or since then rather, the Netherlands from 2016 to 2019. Hugely experienced coach. Elva, Annemette Hansen. Into the wing. Well, that's where the success is coming from early on. They're sucking the defence into the middle, moving the ball out. Ågot with a second. Three of the 4 goals for Denmark coming from the wings. Just got the ball away in time. And she's not happy. She got a bit of a push on the way in, and she was remonstrating with the referee, Youssef Belkiri. And back again. Oh, poor pass. Stay focused. Baricic. It's going to be another free throw for Croatia. Croatia, who had the difficult build-up, they hosted the Croatia Cup in Novigrad. last weekend, lost to Senegal and Poland. Oh, ball recovered. Oh, good save, Christensen.
What a great save.
Second save for her. And that was a good angle for the shot as well. What a pass, flicked it behind her back. Oh, clever play. And again, the wing pays. Halilsevic scores. It was clever play by Elva. She made it look like she was going for a cross with Anne-Mette Hansen. It drew the defender in. And instead the ball went to the wing. 5-3, Denmark lead. Three goals without reply by the Danes. That's going to be a free throw. Denmark, for their part, played a couple of friendlies last weekend, beating Sweden 35-23 at home, 36-35 in Sweden. So the 10-minute mark goes by with the Danes leading 5-3. It's going to be a free throw. Hefty shove as she was coming in. So Malic coming on. One of the 8 players in the Croatian team who are making their debut, and that's going to be a 2-minute suspension. And Holstead, he's the player in trouble. You can see, did she catch her late, pushed her while she was in midair, Milosavljevic. So not only is it a 2-minute suspension for Holstead, but it means that it'll be a free throw now and Croatia keep possession. Croatia, for their part, are really going through a major rebuilding exercise. Milosavljevic looks for the line. It's going to be a free throw. Not fully in control with the ball, Schenwald. She was hoping for a better call, but Müller made sure she didn't get control of the ball. 8 players making their debut in the Croatian team, so it's some going, and Schenwald this time does put it away. Second goal for the Podravka line player. It was a nice assist as well. Pavlovic. So Scaglione comes on for the attack. Elva's gone left. Scaglione will switch with her, go back into the left-back position, Elva to the more familiar central one. Too many steps, turnover ball. Yes, take your pick, 4 or 5 there. So Scaglione's gone off, and Anne-Mette Hansen, who's been taken out of the attack, is still going on in defence for Scaglione. Hand over, Milosavljevic into the wing. There's a lot of space on that side. Drew the goalkeeper away from the post, and Buric is off the mark. Her first of the game. She too very expensive in the opening match, 1 from 5. So this may be a confidence boost. Empty goal for the Danes while they're short-handed. So having very briefly managed to go 5-3 up, 3 unanswered goals, Croatia have pulled back to 5-all. Penalty, this time Schenwald defending inside the area, and it's also going to be a 2-minute suspension for Lara Buric. Look and see, it's number 3 who gets it, and going in sideways into her. Penalty to be taken by Andrea Ogot, who missed her only penalty in the opening game against Japan. Oh, cheeky. Lofts it gently over Beshen. That is a well-executed penalty. So, they sneak back in front, and Croatia take out the goalkeeper, put on the extra attacker. Still got a minute and 25 seconds to go on that suspension. Milosavljevic. Baricic, she'll have to backtrack a little bit to help. There really have been a lot of changes. The Puzavet sister, Paula and Stella, who are out. A lot of very experienced player. Dragulj, the right winger. Jezic, the captain. Kapitanovic has retired, the goalkeeper. Meanwhile, so 8 players make their debut. Just 8 remain from the World Championships 2 years ago and from the Euro last year. As Ivica Obravan rebuilds the squad for the future. It's a passive play call against Croatia. Now that's a turnover. And they play it fast and they've been caught out. Halilsevic is away. 3rd goal of the game for the left winger. The transition play of Denmark, superb. It always is. Croatia find out at their cost that a moment's lapse is all it takes for the Danes to get several steps ahead of you. Denmark getting ready to bring on Christina Jørgensen, which may not be a bad idea. Oh, good save again by Christiansen off what was not a bad effort by Barisic into the line. And Anna-Mette Hansen is off the mark. Good play. Thompson on the left, and at the back, Bojana Popovic, who we were mentioning earlier, Cesame Bucharest coach. But who will stay on, we understand, with the Danish team. She'll fulfill both roles. Denmark then 8-5 up as we approach the midway point in the first half. Milosavljevic. See if Malec, no way through. One of the newcomers from Lokomotiva Zagreb, just 5 international matches under her belt. Coming into this World Championship, 4 goals. Malec again, back to the centre, Milosavljevic. It's all going sideways, mind you. They are at least back to full strength, and the line player straight through the area again, and that's a turnover. Elva. They are racing back. Elva. Oh, brilliant. Under a lot of pressure, but there'll be a sanction there because she was pulled from behind. Elva 2 from 2. But Milosavljevic, the captain, is off. Helena Elva, who plays for Hungarian side Győr, joined them this summer from Odense. Great player. Power play then for Denmark. Croatia then he just got back to full strength. About a minute and a half ago from the last suspension. Buric comes around from the wing as a second line, trying to flatten the defence. Malec forced wide, closed angle. Christiansen gets the save and the Danes are away. Oh! Trying to score into the empty goal. And Beschen does surprisingly well, just gets a foot on it. And that's a good save. Getting her exercise in. I said earlier that for Croatia, if Denmark are pulling away, they've got to make a decision. Do we start turning the bench? Oh, good play. Nice long-range effort. Milosavljevic, the captain, she's off the mark. 1 in the opening game, 1 here now. Bolstead is off. As we see this one again, flick of the wrist. Just wrong-footed Christensen. So on comes Christina Jørgensen, number 23, another of the Győr Hungarian-based players, the left back with over 400 goals to her name. Ah, Müller. It's going to be a free throw. And it's gone, the call against Barisic. The referee says, well, you charged into her, which seems to be what Ågård felt as well. Breakthrough. Oh, good save again, Beschen off Müller. Ball recovered by Croatia. She's keep keeping them within touching distance. At a fourth save. Empty goal still for the Croatians, but in fact Besen's being sent back on again. So now back at full strength. Malic switches to the middle. Barisic has found a way all the way over to right back now. Going sideways, passive plays coming, there it is, the arm goes up, into the line. Saved of the goal. And they're working hard to go, oh, the ball's given straight back, cheap giveaway. Well, Croatia will be very grateful for that, as Katja Vukovic is off the mark. Christiansen looking to put the ball up the wing, after making a great first save, in fact. And promptly gave it straight back. Good vision by Vukovic. Plenty of power. Scaglione, she's off the mark as well. Switch back by Jönsson and Scaglione with two flat defenders. Back in again, Malic. Shoots it out to the captain, no way through from Milosavljevic, will get the free throw. Milosavljevic, who plays in Romania for Dunărea Brăila. Three of her club teammates were up against her in that opening match when they lost to Romania 33-24. They'll have bragging rights when she goes back. Tries to release the ball on the cross. Good pressure by Denmark as Laura Borg, the defense specialist for Denmark, one of 5 players in the Danish side making their debut at a major championship. Settled in really well, into the line. Good play! Change of line play seems to work. Barbara. First goal of the game, the 19-year-old. Malic setting her up nicely. Team timeout.
Everybody, put 2 hands up and wait from left to right. On the sound of music, 2 hands up. Let's go, here we go.
Ej, jeste se dogovorili na ovo dansko plus kako? Kada ste klimali glavom na sastanku?
Så ændrer nu, fordi så er alle tilbage i kampen. Det betyder, at alle stepper op. Vi har tålmodigt tid og pisse lange angreb. Det er ikke nok at være. Angrebsbæst, prøv lige at køre igen med åben. Du venter lidt med at rykke. Anden angreb, der kører vi øst. Den her i venstre side, som ikke får chancen 1 mod 1. Og så står stregen inden 3-4. Kom nu!
Nu skal I forsvare, når vi kører ind, og vi nummer 3 på 1, så skal vi næste over på stregen.
Teams pretty similar on their finishing. Croatia 67% success rate with their shooting, Denmark 71. The difference has been that Croatia have made 7 unforced errors and Denmark have punished them on the break or on the second wave attack. So Denmark throw off, having used their first team timeout of the game. Change on the left wing. Fries has now come in. Jönsson stays on. No change, of course, on the right wing, because there is only Ågård as a right winger. Wolf! And didn't quite get a hand over the top of that one, Scaglione, and it sails out over the top. Bit of a knock on the knee for Lara Buric, who's still hobbling a little bit, number 3 on the ball now. She goes down into the wing. And the Croatia have now brought on Tina Petica into the centre role. He's in Germany for Halle Neustadt. To find a way through, finds the ball to the line, but again the line player steps on the line, voids it, and Denmark break forwards. And no rush for Jönsson, happy just to take the free throw. Jönsson is playing in her 5th World Championship. Janne Hansen is on her 6th. Oh, not a great pass. Did well to recover it. Scaglione, but she got a good shake-up in the process, and the vents of frustration instead on the goal. Quick flick of the wrist from long out. That's beautifully done. Screened herself behind the defender, and Beshen didn't see that come till the last second. 11-8, Denmark lead in the 22nd minute of the first half. Switch, Schenwald, she'll drop back in again. Vukovic is staying in on the line on the far side, the winger. And that's another good save. Christensen gets a foot on the ball. Takes a second look this time before making the pass out, having been intercepted on the last one. Jørgensen, Müller. Forsted still on. Christensen's come off to speed up the transition. Empty goal, but not anymore for the Danes. That was just to the switch. Oh, good play, and that's going to be a penalty. Hefty shove on the way around. And it's won by Emma Fries. Another crude challenge. And that's put away effortlessly. Thank you very much indeed, Ågot. The Odense winger with the 4th goal of the game, including 2 penalties. 4-goal lead for Denmark. Defending solidly, very mobile 6-0 defense. Tries the long-range shot, that's gone wide by Petika. Again, Beshen's come out. She's really worried about the ball going too fast down the middle. Leave her exposed, though, for an empty goal shot if someone wants to take a chance. Jørgensen. Very quick play, and eventually it opens up the wing, but the last pass, unfortunately, is not a good one. Slid over the top by Müller. Everything else was right. Thompson a little frustrated. Very interesting combination of coaches for Denmark. Helle Thompson bring in Bojana Popovic. Both passionate, great players in their time for their respective national teams. And straight down the middle, and Petika can't quite get a range on the shot. Jørgensen looks for the wingers, they're not free. Forsted. And again, changes being made, and tries again. Well, she never quite got going, and then a funny angle on her arm really took all the power away before she even got the shot going. Oh, clever play again, fake cross, and then instead the attack keeps going left. Scaglione with a 3rd goal. Some really nice handball being played out there, very smooth by Denmark. Team timeout, Croatia. They need to reset something here. They're 5 down off the back of this one.
4 napada odigramo gore, ovdje se borimo u obrani, onda igramo za osobnu statistiku. Sama protiv Tena, 2-3 puta Dejana. Pa daj se malo smirite, moramo se izboriti u bolju situaciju. Razmišljaj kod ovih spajanja, ko, kada, kako. Trošimo nepotrebnu energiju, mičemo se, a nema toliko potrebe. Ide Tina umjesto Tene, Tena čekamo još bolju šansu. Brža lopta sa, možemo Mađari lijevo i desno sa križanjima, odlačenje, imate Dansko, Dansko plus, dodajte i neki nastavak. Ajde!
Well, the Croatians have tied it up a little bit with the turnovers, had far less now since the last team time out, but their shooting has headed south. They've gone from 67% success rate on their shooting down to 53 now. Christensen doing her bit with 6 saves so far in the first half, and some excellent defending by the team. Gives them the thumbs up, Christensen. So caution to the wind now for Croatia. Resume play after their first team timeout, and they're going to go 7 against 6 and see if that can yield some success. No goalkeeper at the other end as they put on the extra attacker. 9 players staying very close together, and first breakthrough, racing to get the goalkeeper in. They were trying to catch them napping, but the pass to the middle was a poor one. There's an nice finish by Milosavljevic, her second goal of the game. Jönsson, switch back. Elba's now playing at right back instead of Müller, and their first shot, Jönsson sails it across the face of the goal. Christina Jönsson went past the 400-goal mark for Denmark in their warm-up wins against Sweden. And we're well inside the last 5 minutes of the first half, with the Danes 13-9 up. 7 against 6, still no goalkeeper at the other end. Pavlovic at right back. Petica, who was struggling, has come back off again as they resume with the starting lineup. And again, too much effort by Barbara, the line player, pushing her way around to make space. And the frustration for Ivica Ogrevan. He's got to watch himself. He managed to pick up a 2-minute suspension in the opening game, which of course has to be served by a player. Two-footed jump. And Scaglione with goal number 4. How about that then? Peshen doesn't look too impressed at the back. 5-goal lead. Pavlovic. Oh, she could have gone through. Just needed to change a little bit on the left. Looking for the wing, but that's way, way wide. And another turnover. 9th of the game now for the Croatians. And Borg races off, number 28. 21-year-old who plays for Viborg in her first major championship for Denmark. Arrived here with just 6 international matches under her belt and 1 goal. As we said, a defense specialist. Jönsson looking for the line, but it came off the foot of Schenwald. Unintentional though, since it was rolled into her. Scaglione. Into the wing, good play, huge angle now on the wing, and Beshen tempted off her post, and Frisch is off the mark with her first. It's clever play, and again the back player, dummy run in to pull the defender away. Smooth play. Oh, good save, Christensen, but it won't count because it's a penalty. A foul on the captain, Dejana Milosavljevic. Playing a 57th international, clips it off the bar, but with a hefty shove. Christensen saved one in the opening game up against Barisic. Oh, and Barisic clips the top of the crossbar. And it's all going wrong for Croatia as their shooting stats continue to head south. Oh dear, one of those days, Ogrevan. Switch back. Jönsson. Scaglione locked. Quick switch as Milosavljevic pushes up on the right back. Straight down the middle this time by Scaglione. The pass out very quickly. It's one of the rare forays forward on a good transition for the Croatians. And it's put away nicely. Burkacin. He just come on. And she's off the mark. Her first goal, not only of this match, but of the championship. We're well inside the last minute before half-time. Denmark, nevertheless, though, still in control here in Rotterdam in this second-round match in Group A. And holding, that's going to be a 2-minute suspension. And so off goes Barbara. They are racking them up. 3rd suspension of the game. Continues to hold from behind. Clock has been stopped with 26 seconds remaining, so they'll finish this half and start the next short-handed. And on top of which, Denmark have possession to start the second half. Jørgensen. Jørgensen back into the wing again. There's no space this time. 10 seconds. Someone's got to take responsibility. Elva fumbles it, recovers it, and puts it in the goal for her third. And there will be no time for the shot. There goes the buzzer. And Denmark in control here in Rotterdam. She did well, fumbled it and somehow recovered it. And smuggles it past poor old Beschen. So half-time here in Rotterdam. It's Denmark 16, Croatia 10. Well, Helle Thompson must be quite pleased with what she's seeing. Denmark moving the ball around really smoothly, some nice action. Croatians struggling, and their turnovers have led to a lot of returns from Denmark, although they've stemmed the tide a little bit in that respect. With the Danish finishing still high quality, while the Croatians, having started well, petering off a little bit with their shooting. As we said, it's a decision now for Obravan. Do I turn the bench maybe in the second half and focus on our final match, which will be against Japan? The winner of that game would then go through to the main round, albeit with 0 points, but it's something. Barbara is on a suspension. So a stat, 70% success for Denmark, 56% on the shooting for Croatia. 2 fast breaks for the Danes. The turnovers, 10 for Croatia against Denmark's 4. That's proving to be really expensive. In terms of the scoring, Schenvald, top scorer, if you can say that with 2, while Ågot and Scaglione have 4 apiece for the Danes. And the story of the match was a tight start, but then you can see how the red dots at the top, which are the Croatian goals, start to peter out a little bit in the last 12-13 minutes, and Denmark take control. This is where the goals came from for Croatia. 1 fast break, they missed the only penalty they had, and the wings just not getting the service, and missed one anyway on the left side. The line's working well though for them. That's something. While for Denmark, 2 fast breaks, scored both the penalties, 4 breakthroughs, and the wings doing well when they're getting the service, but some nice breakthroughs have been the main threat. So at half-time, Denmark are leading 16-10 against Croatia. We'll take a break. Join us again for the second half.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I don't know if you are glad with that, but you have to do with me. I would like to ask you to put the light on your phone. Put the light on your phone. I have to stand a little bit over here. Everybody put the light on your phone. Okay, Joost is going to turn out. I want to see all the lights, yes? More lights, we need more lights. We are not completely sold out today. More lights, a little bit more lights. Yes, I see lights over here. Yes, there are more people over there. You have to find a spot on your left and you can put the light out like this. Put it out, like this, put it out, everybody, put it out. And up. And down. Up. And down. Up. And down. All right, everybody, put it to the left. Put it to the left. We're going 8 seconds. We go to the right. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. And now hiding. Keep right there. This looks amazing. Keep right there. Perfect, everybody, perfect. So we did a sing-along before, now we're going to do another karaoke. I wonder if you know this song. Look at the screens and you will know the lines because they are on there. Here we go. Here are the lines. I see already people dancing.
Welcome back to the Ahoy Arena in Rotterdam and half-time in this Group A match where Denmark are leading Croatia 16-10 at the break. It has been a tough first half for Ivica Obravan and his team. Shooting stats started reasonably well. They've slipped to 56%. The Danes have operated very smoothly indeed. Scaglione playing very well at the back, and Denmark one of the big favourites in this group. Second round of matches for these teams. Christensen with an outstanding first half. She's made 6 saves at a 38% save rate. And, it's making life a tad difficult for the Croatians, to say the least. Their goalkeeper, Lucia Bešen, with 5 saves in the first half. 24% save rate. So Bardrum on her debut with Denmark in a major championship, and looking very comfortable indeed in the lineup. You wouldn't know it. Denmark, who can book their place in the main round today with victory. They would join Romania. We already know that at the start of today, in Group C, where they played their second round matches yesterday, Germany and Serbia qualified. While in Group D, Montenegro qualified. Spain were expected to qualify, but in a shock result, lost by 2 to the Faroe Islands. And so their place by no means confirmed just yet. This group, when it does conclude, will merge with the top 3 from Group D, which is Hungary, Switzerland, Senegal, the likely participants, and then Iran, the 4th team. So we're ready for the second half. So Denmark throw off the second half in Group A here in Rotterdam, leading 16-10 against Croatia. Croatians still short-handed. Suspension running over from the first half for Barbara. Immediately, Denmark carved through the short-handed defense. Andrea Ågaard with a 5th. It does say something that Denmark, with 5 players on maternity breaks and all the injuries they have, still just keep going relentlessly. But then again, they've got a host of players in Champions League clubs, and that makes a huge difference. 11 of the Danish side play their club handball in Champions League clubs. Sidestep. But again, going in with a high arm, Barisic, and it's called against her. Samara was hoping to get the attacking foul there. And that's going to be a free throw only, as 2 defenders closed in on Elva. Tried to race in, but she just released the ball. Borg was right next to her. 15 seconds to go before the Croatians are back to full strength. She came in too close. No run up for the wing shot. Moved it back out again. Try again. That's more like it. And clipped in off the post, but stays in for Ågaard. And that has been a very expensive 2-minute suspension for the Croatians. Barbara in the first half sent off. And they've conceded 3 goals, 1 before the break, and now 2 from Ågaard. They are at least back to full strength now, the Croatians. So Milosavljevic, Barisic. In centre, they've got Vuljak now at right back. Free throw. Vuljak, one of the 9 Podravka players. There she is. 28 goals in the Croatian league this year. She's one of the players making their debut. Long-range shot off the post. That's unlucky. No touch by the keeper as it goes out to the side for a throw-in. Switch back. The Danes, who lost 2 players late on. Mette Tranborg had a torn calf muscle against Sweden in their warm-up game, and Althea Reinhardt, who was struggling with a knee injury, in the end declared not fit for the game, and Denmark off for the championship. Denmark again around the outside. Halilsevic, number 4. Talk about a blistering start by Denmark. 3 minutes into the second half, 3-0 Denmark. So with Reinhardt away, it's Amalie Milling who's come in, goalkeeper making her debut at the major championship, although no stranger to the national team. Vuljak trying to find a way through. Now the break. Too many steps. Turnover. Elva doesn't fancy on that side. Into the wing. Well, that was very selfless, but put over the top, sadly, this time by Ågot. Because Müller almost had a gap of her own if she wanted. And Denmark now just one away from a 10-goal lead. At least Obravan not turning the bench too much. Oh, that's beautifully done. Little handoff, and Vuljak gets her first. Superbly framed right into the top corner, set up by Bule. Milosavljevic not being used in defence. She's coming off. Gives her a bit of a break. Podkacin covering for her in the defensive role. And Mette Hansen in the centre. Free throw. Breakthrough. You just can't drop your guard for a second. Denmark took the free throw so quick. On the left wing, comes around, she'll pop herself in on the line in front, try and flatten the defence, and does! And again, Vuljak arrived at this World Championship, Vuljak, with just 3 international matches and 1 goal to her count. A couple of cracking goals. Scored more goals in the last 4 minutes than she had in all a run-up to the World Championship. Coming up to 6 minutes played, and Denmark 8 goals up. Oh, close to the interception. It is taken. Baines streaming back to cover. Good save, but it's not going to count because there was a foul on the shooter, and it's not only a penalty, it's a 2-minute suspension for Müller. See this again. She took her hand away, but it was too late. By then the damage was done. So Müller is off, and up steps Milosavljevic. Top corner with some venom, I have to say, for her 3rd goal. Hammered it. There is Müller in the centre. Trying not to make eye contact with Bojana Popovic. Mind you, she likes a hard defender. Halilsevic comes out, drops back into the wing. They roll off and spin round defenders to try and mobilise 2 defenders before moving the ball on. Carved through it. Like a hot knife through butter. Scaglione, her 5th goal. Such a great player. 5th top scorer in the Danish league with 54 goals this season for Ikast. To the line, Schenwald dispossessed under her nose. Elva feeds it out to the wing. Halilsevic cuts in for a better angle. She's on 5 goals too. Jordan's winger away like a rocket. Elva sucks everyone in. Mobilised 3 defenders around her. Poor Beshen on her own with this one. Bule. And again, they've given the ball away. Halilsevic this time, the one who steals it. She decides the options aren't good and moves the ball back instead. Spaglione is now having a run at right back position. Into the line. And they just press on relentlessly, Bardrum. No time to substitute, she stays on for the defense. Little handoff. Try to find a way through, and too many steps, and away goes Halilsevic. It's a nightmare for the keeper, who once again is on her own on a fast break. They're racking them up now, Denmark. 6 goals for Halilsevic. She was way ahead of the defenders. It's a team timeout. For Croatia, they use their second.
7 nakon minuta i po 4-0 naprave. Imamo igračicu više, napadamo tribinu, bacamo paralelnu loptu. Pa malo više samopouzdanja, niko ne traži od vas da ne znam šta radite. Samo se odvaži se, igraju normalno rukomet. Na 4+, napašćete, nemaju ruke dole. Ako je vanjska izolacija, Burić, pomogneš, ako pivot ide prema tebi. Nema prestanka sada igranja. Veronika, ulaziš umjesto Sare. Dejana, radimo peticu sa duplim križom i radimo odvlačenja. Idi oko Mitije kako ovo je.
Well, still looks annoyed, speaking quietly, but you just sense the frustration. Bardrum on that last one. Under pressure, Schenwald inside the area. It was going to be a penalty anyway, but put away well. Milosavljevic, not being used in defence, only in the attack, while Bule and Vuljak are now doing the attack, and so Obravan is trying to turn the bench a little, and that's a nice play. Quick handoff, not much cheer in the crowd from the supporters, mind you. Milosavljevic with a 4th goal. And Denmark maybe just a little too quick that time, didn't quite finish it. Purkacin staying on for the moment. Used in defence only, her shot is blocked up, but it falls straight back into the hands of the line player. Could have been easier for Barbara. That was unlucky for Denmark. And beats Christensen. The Danes have had that 10-goal lead. And now the Croatians just eating back in again into the line. Oh, beautiful. Their threat absolutely everywhere, and Bardrum scores second. Savljevic tries to windmill around. Free throw. Nothing given away as once again Müller combines with Loa Borg, the defence specialist. In the opening game, the Danes literally did turn the bench. Helle Thompson could do that, and that will help as the tournament goes on. Oh, good effort again, Bule. Her first. She was 2 from 2 in their opening defeat against Romania. Straight through Müller. Penalty. Defender caught inside, and she may be in trouble with the referee. And having gone in a little bit with the shoulder, and rather forlorn look, and a long walk back for Shimara with a 2-minute suspension. Yeah, she went straight into her with the shoulder. So it's down to Zetovic. Zetovic coming into goal, the Lokomotiva Zagreb goalkeeper, but same result, I'm afraid. Down next to the standing leg, committed early, the keeper. So Shimara starts her suspension. Boulay looking for the jump shot. 1.74 m, Boulay. 5th top scorer in the Croatian league. 58 goals this season. She plays for Dalmatica. Had a good jump on her. Needed, mind you. It's a big defence with Denmark. Ah, does it again. Oh, she's found her range. Boulay. One making a debut at a major championship. Nice handoff. Vuljak. And what a finish. So Denmark take off Falilsevic. They too starting to turn the bench, and back on goes Friis. And Poulsen is now on as well for Denmark. Another one of their debut players from Sønderjysk, and they've won the penalty. Literally have turned quite a few players. That's Hinefeld, who's been on. It's her first attack. She wins the penalty. Just take the shot, you'll get the penalty. Jørgensen, top corner, and Zetovic didn't even move. Beshen making no saves in the second half from the first 8 shots. He's been substituted with Lea Zetovic. But it has not stemmed the tide one little bit. Vuljak, Boulay backing up to give her an option. Milosavljevic, Boulay. Came off a defender, still in play. It's gone out to the wing, where Croatia have recovered it. Into the wing. Opens the angle. Oh, that's beautifully done. Little drop of the wrist, curves it over the head of Christensen. And that's the first goal of the match for Shimara. So Jørgensen in the centre. Scaglione left back. Poulsen. Oh, beautiful. Scaglione. 6th goal. It just looks effortless for the Danes at the moment. Goal lead is back for the Danes. Denmark, who qualified automatically for these World Championships thanks to their silver medal at the Euro last year. They lost to Norway in the final. Tries a range again, but no luck this time, but a free throw for Milosavljevic. And Hinefeld, who plays for Norrköping. With a good block. Boulay, again Hinefeld latches onto her early. It's a passive play call against Croatia. And I think they've used 2 of their passes already, just 2 left. And Milling now in goal as Christensen gets rotated out as well with 6 saves. Blocked and recovered by Denmark. All the way around. Effortlessly done. What a lovely delivery. All the way around from the other wing. Fries comes back in. And they just carved that space open. No worries about weaving between two tight defenders. They are just pulling them apart. Well, they are turning the bench, the Croatians, but I have to say Vukovic doing well, Bule as well. Two of their newer players. Vukovic did play in the Euro last year. Switch back, Bule, but it was read all the way by Jørgensen, and both players have gone down. Bule and Jørgensen. So they both went for the same ball. The switch was there. Jørgensen read it. Oof, that's going to hurt. She had a fair share of injuries, Jørgensen. She won't want any more. Hobbles away. Jørgensen in her 140th international. Plays for Gio in Hungary, but played for Metz in France as well for a long while. Illustrious career. She comes again. Scaglione now in the middle. Switches back to the line, but couldn't control it. Poulsen, rather Hinnefeld. Into the wing. Decent space as well, and beats Milling. And Buric with her second. Long-range shot, straight down the middle. That's comfortably picked up as Jørgensen comes away empty-handed. And that is Zetovic's first save of the game. – 17 minutes played, Denmark still 10 in front. Denmark who will be up against Romania in 2 days' time. Assuming the Danes will win today. This looks on the cards. Just come back out to the wing, rather kindly for them, and good save. Amalie Milling. Goalkeeper brought in late for Reinhardt. Place for Ikast. Moved there from Esbjerg in the summer. That's a good save by her. Read it and moved late. Poulsen. It's a offensive foul. It's called against Poulsen. Bule. Savljevic pulls up as she hears the coach calling for Buric to come off. And a change as Pavlovic goes in. Pavlovic will go into the right wing. She's actually a right back for her club Alba Fehérvár in Hungary. But obviously can play right wing. They don't have any other option other than Buric. Goes to the sidestep, it's stolen. Break is on. Quick look up for options. Poulsen puts it up front. Beautifully done! And hammered into the goal by Hinnefeld. The Norrköping line player. It was a good steal by Helena Kimber. (30-19), Denmark are leading. So, penalty given away. Savljevic goes around, and seems the resin may have played a part in that one as well, but long delay. Milling prepares herself. Had 2 penalties in the opening game, didn't save either one of them. Barisic eventually turns up from the bench. Scored 1 from 2 in her opening match. And puts that one away. Milling lifts the right leg as soon as she does it. Barisic drops the ball in underneath. 10 minutes to go in this game. Denmark on the cusp of the expected qualification to the main round. Oh, lost her balance. Puts it out of play. Zetovic puts it up court. Boulay tries to go on her own. There's no space there. Bring the ball back out again. Shimara. Barbara comes out from the line, switches back in again. Milosavljevic. It was a very high ball for Vuljak to control. Boulay. Milosavljevic. Good save, Milling. Second of the game. This time Croatia got back quickly, but also Denmark are not forcing it as much as they were earlier. Shirt pulling, it's going to be a 2-minute suspension. Again, the forlorn walk. Let's have a look at this again. Holding from behind. And Barbara gets a second suspension of the game. She's one away from a red card. And try not to make eye contact with Ivica Obrovan as he walks past. Someone get him a cup of chamomile tea, will you? The good save again. Zetovic off Poulsen. Second save for Zetovic.
About 8 minutes to make a choice for player of the match. This match, Croatia, Denmark.
Now it's Iva Zrilic who's come on, and he really is turning the bench now, very much with an eye on the match against Japan in 2 days' time. But it may be comforting at least to see that the players he's putting on, the newer ones, are playing well, but that's the danger when you have that suspension. You take out your goalkeeper, because Jönsson cancelled out the goal almost immediately from the middle. And the goalkeeper still not in. 10-goal lead returns. Schenwald, line switch. Not a bad effort. Zrilic goes all the way around. That's good save, Milling. And the empty goal beckons again. And Jönsson, in quick succession, 2 empty goals. All started with Milling at the other end. Makes the save, gets the ball out very quick, and Jönsson spins around and launches it. Wing came round as a second line, but no one saw it. Boulay takes the long-range shot. Milling saves it, looks for the wings. They're covered this time, and you can clearly see that Denmark are not pushing as much. Årgård's been given a break as Helen Kindberg is playing on the right wing instead of maybe her more usual right back, and coach Helle Thompson happy to rotate at the right back position, where Poulsen, who's a left back, like all of the players who've been in that position in this match for Denmark, are centres or left backs, right-handed. Oh, clever. And Poulsen off the mark in this match, the Sønderjysk left back. Been a penalty anyway, with the defender finding herself well inside the area. 33-21. Barisic and Milosavljevic have come back on again. It's almost as if Ivica Obrovan can't to see the gap open up again, but Vuljak still at the right back position though. Oh, good play. Milosavljevic, goal number 5. Nice little sidestep. Just great play over the shoulder of the keeper. windmill arm. And 3 of the Croatians play their club handball outside of Croatia. Milosavljevic, one of them, playing at Dunărea Brăila in Romania. Sidestep. And through again. And Poulsen finding the measure of the Croatian defense. Quick play on the left, switch to the right, and use the space. Bule trying to go through. This time she's shut down. Got a bit too close to the defense. Barisic, rather, I beg your pardon. Got a bit too close to the defense. Barisic, who scored 7 in the opening match from 10. She was the standout player by some way for Croatia in what wasn't a great game for them. That's going to be a penalty. It may well be a 2-minute suspension. It is. And it is Emma Fries who is off. We have only just about 4 minutes remaining. Pulled her from behind, says the referee. Penalty to be taken by Milosavljevic. Straight through, Milling. She's on 6. So with Fries off. Forced break. So back in on the left wing has gone for the moment to Halilsevic. They will stay there given how little time remains in the match. Müller drops into the right back position. Poulsen switches back again. Björnsson into the wing, but there's no space. That's good defending by Croatia, putting them under pressure, not giving Poulsen any options to pass to. Passive play call. They can't have too many passes left. Well, nice breakthrough, but a good save by Zetovic. Third of the game for her. Great block on the line. That was a good save, Zetovic. Third best keeper in the Croatian league. 41% save rate. Milosavljevic teases a little. And in the end is struggling to find an option to pass to. Trying to find a wing, but it's dribbled over the back line, and you can see Denmark are now slowing the game right down. It's just run the clock down. We're nearly there. Let's focus now on the next game. They're short-handed anyway, so there's no point in risking anything just now. Björnsson. Switch back to Poulsen, Müller. So be a passive play very shortly as Denmark very clearly are running the clock here. Oh, on the near post. That was squeezed in by the millimetre. Third goal for Poulsen. Milling with the save, but it won't count. It's going to be a penalty. Milosavljevic fouled in the act of shooting. The sidestep goes around the 2 defenders. Müller's inside as well. So Barisic will have a go. And she scores as well. Second penalty of the match. 10 overall in this competition. She's 4 shy of 100 goals for Croatia, Barisic. For Denmark, it is job done. They are through to the main round as we expected. The question now that remains is who will take maximum points into the main round. That'll be decided between Denmark and Romania in 2 days' time. And the other question is who will join those 2 teams in the main round, and that too will be decided in 2 days' time when Croatia play Japan. Into the wing, tight angle, and that's a comfortable save for Zetovic as long as she didn't move. And we're well into the last minute of the match. Croatia have turned the bench for a fair bit of the second half with that eye on the Japan match. The second half ran away very quickly. That's the third and final team timeout for Croatia with 25 or 20 seconds remaining.
Druga, nemojte prodati loptu sada, imamo, ne zaboravite, ako se digne pasivno, imamo 4 dodavanja. Pripremi i ako je šut, onda u zadnjim sekundama čuvamo loptu da je ne izgubimo. Ajde!
Igraj do kraja!
Vraćaj nazad počne!
Well, as ever, it's been a physical encounter, but smooth play by Denmark in this match, showing great fluidity in the attack, a tough defense and the transition play that's just a nightmare for the opposition. One lapse of attention and they're off. So 20 seconds to conclude the game. Croatia maybe hoping to get it back to 10. Denmark have decided to take out Milosavljevic with an individual defense. Baricic is having to move a little closer to the right back. And the clock is ticking furiously. 6 seconds. And that's exactly what they had to do. Free throw. And there will be no time to take it. And Croatia have been told they have to take it. And she may just want to pick it up. And no, I said I don't want it. So that is the end of the game, and Denmark, as expected, have won their second match and they qualify for the main round. They join Romania, and the two will battle it out for top spot. A well-controlled match by the Danes. The final score here in Rotterdam, Denmark 35, Croatia 24. They make it look so effortless. Great play. They too turned the bench, Denmark. And, the players will line up for the Player of the Match award. Croatians struggling with so many injuries. Birtic, Kosovac, Mamic, Olad and Kozezic. We knew that for a while before, the line player, but Helle Thompson will be delighted with the way her team have played here. Fast performance. The youngsters for Croatia did their bit, and then the new faces for Denmark are fitting in effortlessly. So we await the announcement of that player of the match. And so it is a third win for Denmark against Croatia in the World Championship.
Player of the match from Team Denmark with a number 41, Elma Halucevic.
Elma Halucevic gets it. 6 goals from 7 shots, Halucevic, the Odense left winger. So, now there's your job for the evening. 10,000-piece puzzle to be completed, please, by 11 o'clock. So, job done. And both teams with an important rendezvous in 2 days' time. Denmark with Romania for that top spot. Croatia with Japan to continue the journey into the main round, albeit with 0 points. But Croatia with a lot of injuries to contend with. That sets over the Danes, but they've got a bigger pool of those Champions League players. It does make a difference. So the Danes, who won the last 2 encounters against Croatia, continue the good run. And they will be meeting the top 3 from Group B, which look likely to be Hungary, Switzerland and Senegal. Should be a very interesting main round group. Well, we're going to head down courtside now to hear from Croatia's captain, Dejana Milosavljevic.
Okay, with me is the captain of the team of Croatia. Fortunately, with a big smile, Dejana. How would you describe this match? Was it difficult for you to play against such a good opponent?
Yes, of course, it was a really difficult game. We expected. They are one of the best teams in the world. They was winning all the time the medals, so we of course expected a tough match. We was fighting from the beginning till the end. We give everything what we could, and in the end, I'm happy just because the result is 11 goals, not more. So yeah.
So now you have to wait another 2 days, and then there will be another important match against Japan. What is your idea about that match?
Yeah, it will be crucial, the match. It will decide who will go further. So, yeah, we will give the best what we can, and we will fight till the end.
You know their playing style, Japan. You ever played with with Croatia?
Yes, we played, I think, in Spain in the World Championship also. Yeah, they're really fast and everything, but we'll try our best.
Okay, well, let's see in 2 days. Thank you for being here, and good luck against Japan. Thank you, Dejana.
Milosavljevic putting a positive spin on that one and a good fighting effort from them.
Welcome, congratulations with this victory. Was it a difficult one, or was it really not so difficult as it looked like?
No, I think we did good today. I think they came strong, and we knew if we wasn't prepared, we could lose today. So we had a bit respect for Croatia, but I also think when we play like we do today, we take the win.
Okay, you're also playing very nice, made a lot of goals. How is that for a player in such atmosphere to play and make such beautiful goals?
Yeah, it's really nice. I love playing handball, especially right now when we're with the World Cup. So I'm really enjoying it.
Okay, last question. Against Romania, who will be the #1 in Group A? What do you think of that? What are your expectations of that match?
I hope we will be #1, but we'll go to the game and fight for every ball and goal. So maybe it will get close, but I hope we take the 2 points and the first place.
Okay, we'll see on Monday. Thank you very much, Julia. Thank you.
So Julie Scaglioni happy with the result here as Denmark booked their place in the main round, and the win moves them back top of the group on a better goal difference than Romania. While Croatia stay in third and Japan at the bottom, both with 0 points, separated also by goal difference. The stats for the game, 76% success rate for Denmark on their shooting, excellent. Although still 10 turnovers, but 18 turnovers for Croatia. And that was painful, especially against a team like Denmark, who are quick on the transition. Milosavljevic, we just heard from her, the captain, 5 goals, was their top scorer, while Orgot and Scaglioni and Halilsevic all had 6 for Denmark. And a slow start by the Croatians, who got in trouble very quickly. They then recovered a little bit, but by the 20-minute mark, they were 10 goals down already. And for Croatia, 1 fast break, 4 penalties and 3 breakthroughs. The Wings, reasonable service in the second half, but it was mostly long range and breakthrough. For the Danes, well, they hit them on 5 fast breaks, scored all 4 penalties and 10 breakthroughs, and good service and play on the wing and the line. So Denmark with a big win here today against Croatia, through to the main round. Hope you enjoyed the game. That's it for us here tonight. Until next time, from me, Paul Bray. Good night.
two main rounds. Nice interception here by the keeper from Denmark. And score for Croatia. Number 14, Barisic. Clap your hands for Team Croatia, and then also clap your hands a little bit if you can for Team Denmark. Her first goal means 8. Football, but it counts. Stays 9-5.
Congratulations on the second win of the World Championship. Take us through the match, please. Yeah, it was the beginning was not so good from our side. I think Croatia, they have a good player and they make it difficult for us. And then in the end of the first half, then we get this gap, and from there it was a good game for us. And this plus 11, this is important for us.
Yeah, because in the end it's 2 convincing victories. What does it bring to your team going into the next match, into the main round, and going on further in the tournament?
Of course, every time we are a new team, we have a lot of new players, and every time you win, it's good for a team. Then you feel you can take the next step. We know that the tournament, the championship here, can be really difficult for us, but we have decided that we will fight all we can, and I think the girls, they do that.
Probably a tough match ahead tomorrow. How do you look towards that?
Romania have a strong team. I were in the Romania League last season, and so I played against a lot of the players. I think they have strong players, and I think they will be strong in this championship, but and they will take it with them also next year when they have the championship home.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Second match of the tournament. What can you tell us about tonight?
Čestitke reprezentaciji Danske na zasluženoj pobjedi. Igrali smo protiv jedne od najjačih reprezentacija na svijetu.
Congrats for the Danish team. We have played against one of the toughest or the best teams in the world.
Čestitao bih svojim mladim djevojkama na jednoj zahtjevnoj, borbenoj utakmici, bez obzira na ovu razliku koja je visoka. Ja mogu biti sa puno stvari zadovoljan i tražiti optimizam za odlučujuću utakmicu protiv Japana.
Congrats for my girls also. No, it doesn't matter if it's lost today, but I'm optimistic and can be satisfied and looking forward for the match against Japan.
After the tough match today, another match waiting to get a spot in the main round. How do you look forward to that?
Znali smo otprilike i prije početka turnira da će odlučujuća utakmica biti sa Japanom, najvjerojatnije.
We have known that the final decision match will be against Japan.
Japan igra jedan strpljivi, brzi rukomet sa dosta prodora. Kroz ova 2 dana, odnosno 1 dan i pol, nastojat ćemo se što kvalitetnije pripremiti i mislim i siguran sam da će djevojke dati sve od sebe da izborimo pobjedu i dati sve što je u našoj moći za tako nešto.
We have day and a half to prepare as better as we can, and girls will give everything to secure a win.
Good luck with the preparations. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
decide who's going to the main rounds. Nice interception here by the keeper from Denmark. And Japan to decide who's going to the main rounds. Nice interception here by the keeper from Denmark.
Bravo, još. Bravo, još.